It's your girl T here, back with the Tuesday, Wednesday video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I only focus on what I want. We only focus on what we want. We're tea timers, so that's all we have time for. We're only available for good things, people. I apologize about not posting yesterday. My dad had a bit of a health scare. He fell when we were at the grocery store. Not to worry. When we went to the hospital, I only allowed my attention to be on how quickly he'd get out of there, and he got out of there with a few scratches, so we're good. This is the plot line for my video, is where's our focus? I know there's so much bombarding of information on YouTube about manifestation and do this, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. But let's break it down to the basics. Where your focus goes, your energy grows, is what will show in the 3D. It's just that basic. I know when I first started manifestation, I would do the classic, I've done everything and it's still not working. You haven't done everything. Because if it's not working, you've decided right in that sentence, it's not working. It's not so much about choosing a technique and thinking that technique's going to bring in a desire for you. It's about you learning how to regulate your feelings, your energy, your focus, so that you can focus on what you want as opposed to what you don't. It's not about stuffing your feelings, ignoring what's in front of you, and just pretending that everything's peachy keen. You can embrace an emotional outburst. Like when my dad fell, I screamed. I reacted. I was scared. My dad is everything. So I was nervous for a minute. And it's okay to have that reaction, but did I choose to believe that he was going to be pent up in the hospital forever and not get out and have all these injuries? Or did I shift my focus to, if everything's working out for me, best case scenario, this is going to work out in my favor, and this is going to be something that is going to go well for him, I, my family. This is the choice we have in our reality. If creation's finished and there's multiple timelines, we have the decision, which timeline are we going to line up with? Which timeline are we going to sit in and focus on? I know it can be hard at times. The 3D's tricky as F. The 3D can trick you into believing what you're seeing is the finite, the final detail. It can't be changed, but it can. I've seen it change in real time. I've seen it change in longer times. I've seen it change when I didn't even know that I had affirmed for the better. It changes for me. I've seen it change negatively. We've all seen this happen. We see examples. We see testimonials. We see success stories. So why are we still continuing to choose and react and stay in a victim, it's happening to me, not through me, not for me mindset? If you are serious about getting your reality to look the way you want it to, feeling better, feeling peaceful, feeling at one with everything around you in the greatest way possible, you need to decide that regardless of what you see, you're going to choose better feeling thoughts. You're going to choose things that make you feel better. You're going to choose that things can go your way. We are going the opposite direction of the world around us, the 3D world, that is, not the spiritual world, in saying this can work out for us, best case scenario. It will work out for us, best case scenario. We don't care what we see. We're going to choose positivity. The rest of the world wants you to choose negativity. They're conditioned to believe that everything has to be wrong to be right. Their nervous system is conditioned to feel in a low place, in a low state, in a fragile place where they're waiting for the shoe to drop, where they're waiting for the worst case scenario to happen, where they're waiting for the next bad thing. We're going against, in opposition to that accepted belief throughout the 3D reality. And you will find the higher you get in your vibration and your energy, you're going to attract more people that believe the same way you do. You're going to attract in more people who are on your same wavelength of looking at best case scenario as opposed to worst case scenario. But you have to decide within yourself that that's the way you're going. Throughout the day, when circumstances, are coming up, are you deciding that that's going to be the worst case scenario? That's not going to go my way. This isn't going to be working out for me in the best possible way. I'm going to complain to 12 of my friends about how this isn't going to go my way, about how things are going to get worse before they possibly get better? Or are you choosing to believe that everything is going to work out for you, that you're supported, that you decide to regulate your nerves when shaky situations come up and go back to your baseline of who you are, which is, I am strength, I am positivity, I'm healthy, whole, and complete. Things always go my way. I am the curator of my reality. I am perfection. I am love. I am healthy, whole, and complete. I am everything that I want to see within me. So therefore, everything outside of me has to be a reflective mirror of who I am. Who are you being in each moment of the day? Which reality are you resonating with throughout the day? Which end result are you deciding is your end result? Because I can tell you, choosing a thought that is a positive one that resonates with you in a positive way is going to have a totally different feeling than picking the worst case. When something happens in your reality and you deem it as a mistake or you deem it as something that could go wrong, are you choosing to believe that your flaws are flawless and that it doesn't matter what you do, you're still gonna land in the reality where things work out for you? You have to see where your focus is throughout the day. What are you focused on? What energy are you giving to the things that you see in your 3D? The 3D is an after effect of the thoughts and beliefs that you've had up here. So are you looking in the mirror and throwing things at it to change your reflection? Or are you changing what your reflection is so your mirror will show you a new reflection of who you are? I know that's the oldest analogy that everybody gives online, but it's true. Because if our 3D mirrors us, why are we throwing things at the mirror, the 3D, to change what it's reflecting? We have to change this in order for this to look differently. And the change doesn't have to be a big deal. It's just, if you're focused on something and it's giving you a gross feeling, it's making you feel worse throughout the day, shift your focus. You don't have to necessarily focus on the opposite of what you're feeling, but you can focus on something that feels better. Let's say you're manifesting an SP and your SP hasn't texted or called all day. Instead of going, it's not working, I'm not getting what I want, why don't you focus on the people that are texting you? How you have loving friends that text you all the time, and you have a beautiful house that you go to every single day. You have a car to drive or a bus to take or running. Like, focus on things that make you feel good as opposed to things that make you feel like you're losing at life and that things aren't working for you. Even if it's to tell yourself when you have those icky feelings about what you're manifesting, it doesn't matter, everything's going to work out for me. It's about choosing a focus that makes you feel good. And when your energy feels good and you feel good about your life and you are enjoying your life and you're living your life, regardless of whether or not you have your manifested results in your 3D, you're going to attract in your desires so much easier than if you're always in a low energy, a low mood, because people just attract to high energy people. People just attract to people who are detached from the 3D reality quicker because they don't care as much about what's going on around them. It's like when you watch movies and the cool guy character is just like smoking a cigarette, not caring what people are coming up to him and fanfaring him, because he knows internally that he is the boss of himself and he calls the shots and what he says goes. So he doesn't care what's happening around him because he's in his own world. This is what we want to embody, the unbothered energy, where things can be looking like a S show around us, but we don't care because we know that everything comes from us. So we're internally calm and we're internally focused on the way we want things to go, because we know that that is going to produce in our 3D reality. Choose peace. Choose tranquility. Choose a state where you feel good about what's happening in front of you, because you being in a peaceful state is what's going to soar you through this reality a lot easier than focusing on thoughts that could go in a negative direction and picking that negative direction. If you say, I've done everything and it's still not working, look at that sentence in itself. You haven't done everything because you're not choosing the place where things are going your way. React to things in your 3D in a positive way. Complain in a positive way. Talk about how much money you have that is impossible to spend. Talk about how you have peace of mind and it's so easy for you to get anything you want because you're so at peace with yourself. Complain that your phone is blowing up all the time with opportunities, with your SP, with money coming in all the time. You can't stretch yourself enough because you're so popular, you're so in demand, you're so the girl or guy that has it all, that everybody wants a piece of you. Complain in that manner rather than, oh, look at what happened, da 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 da. And it's gonna, I know it's gonna go that way. We all want to be right in the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? You all want to be knowledgeable about things not working out for you, for somebody to be like, you were right, and you go, I know I was right, and then that SE thing, I'm trying not to swear on my channel, that crappy thing does happen for you, and you can say, I'm right. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be wrong, that bad thing didn't happen for you, that the good thing happened for you? Let's be right in the right ways. Let's not be right in the wrong ways, because the end result is the 3D showing you things you don't want, and then you have more to complain about. Let's not be addicted to complaining about negative things. Let's be addicted to complaining about positive things and watching as they work out for us, and then being right that everything always goes our way. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves, and I really mean that. Love yourself. If a thought feels bad, throw it in the garbage. And when those thoughts are going through your mind, you can cling on to them, or you can let it pass and pick the thoughts that only apply to your new personality, your new reality, your new existence, where everything works out for you. Have a beautiful, blessed Wednesday. Bye!